What's up guys, my name is Ssantinoa and in today's video I will be talking about the popular topic if anime Roblox games are dying. I've seen many people do a video on this topic and I want to make a video on my take. Hopefully you guys enjoy it, and yeah, let's get into the video. Many anime Roblox games that have recently came out have died within weeks or even months. Games like Pixel Piece, Striker Odyssey, AU Reborn, and Project Mugetsu. All those games died within a week to a month. Something about all of those games is all of them are recent except for AU Reborn. Most recent anime Roblox games die within a week after release. The reason is because the developers make the game very repetitive, basically a bandit beater, or there's just not enough to do. Bandit beater games are killing the anime side of Roblox. Every single anime Roblox game that comes out now is a game targeted towards kids under the age of 10. Most anime Roblox games that release now are simulators or bandit beaters, and it's just getting very repetitive for every game. All the games are the same but just reskinned into a different anime. Bloxfruit started the bandit beater thing for all the other anime Roblox games. People see Bloxfruits getting a ton of players and they copy the method they did, and now there's a ton of games like Bloxfruits but just in different anime. Games like Project Slayers and GPO are the most popular bandit beater games on Roblox, not counting Bloxfruits. Bandit beater games are like a gambling addiction to kids under the age of 16. Project Slayers has bosses that spawn every 15 minutes, and they have a chance at dropping rare loot at any time, so most kids feel like they shouldn't miss out on the bosses, and they should fight as many as them as they can, so they can get the good loot. It develops an addiction to bandit beater games for most kids. If you look at most new anime Roblox games, you'll realize most of them are bandit beaters. Most developers promise to not make a bandit beater and make a high quality game, but instead, they end up making another bandit beater. Pixel Piece developers literally said that they would not make a bandit beater, and it ended up just being another bandit beater. Another reason why anime Roblox games are dying is because of the content creators. Most content creators are all the same now. They use the same title like "this new anime Roblox game is crazy" and stuff like that. When you want to watch content for a new game that you enjoy, it's always the same content. Content creators just copying each other and doing the same video over and over again. Most Project Slayers content creators now do videos like becoming a random character from Demon Slayer for 24 hours, and it's just so repetitive. Like I said, content creators are just copying each other's ideas and doing the same video over and over again. Even I did a generic video idea once back before I started growing fast. Most content creators also overhype games just for them not to be as good. People like Sly Kage and Infernasu overhype games a lot. No hate to them at all, they're great content creators, but they just overhype games a lot. When an overhyped game releases, people are disappointed because they expected so much more from the YouTube videos they watch. Most of the games get so overhyped just to be the same old games everyone is used to. Most people that make videos on upcoming games and overhype them a lot, they're most likely just trying to farm views. Games like Pixel Piece and AU Reborn were very overhyped just to be pretty disappointing. Content creators overhyping games also hurts the developer, because people expect more than the developer made. To be fair, most developers are corrupt too. Developers are another reason why anime Roblox games are dying. I know it sounds crazy, the people that make the games are the reason their games are dying, but let me explain. Most developers are very greedy with their games. If you guys haven't lived under a rock, you know about Roblox game passes. Most developers make their Roblox game passes pay to win, and they make them 1,000 Robux or more. Games like Anime Adventures and Anime Dimensions are guilty of this. Some games are fine and they're not guilty of this, but most developers are making games just for the Robux. If you were a millionaire, you could basically buy your way to endgame in most of these games. Most of these game passes are overpriced for such little things. Like for example, 200 gems for 500 Robux when you can get 200 gems in 1 hour. Most Roblox developers tend to make either really good games to make Roblox better and they don't do it for the money, or they make a game that looks good but it's just a bandit beater and they add expensive game passes so they can just get money and clout. Pixel Piece. Most Roblox developers nowadays do the second thing I mentioned. They just make their games for Robux, money, and clout. Most games now add overpriced game passes and make their games just for clout. That's another huge reason why anime games are dying. The people who make the games are corrupt most of the time. Another problem with the developers is most of them are releasing their games unfinished. Pixel Piece was released unfinished at first, and you saw what happened to it. It got ruined by hackers duping fruits at spawns, and most of the content shown in the trailer wasn't even in the game yet. They even said the game wouldn't be a bandit beater, even though it was a bandit beater. Pixel Piece died extremely fast because of all the mistakes that they made. If you're a Roblox developer, that is what you don't want to do. You want to release your games finished with a lot of stuff to do and a lot of good content. Sometimes developers release their games and they're really good, but then they rarely update the game after. The biggest games back in 2021 were Demonfall, YBA, and ABA. Demonfall hasn't even updated in a year, YBA updates every 6 months, and ABA is the only top game from 2021 that updates consistently. It's a huge problem that most of the biggest games rarely update. If all the popular anime Roblox games updated consistently, the whole genre would be in a way better place than it is right now. YBA would probably still be on top, and Demonfall would probably be rivaling Project Slayers right now. Updating your game consistently is really important. It's like a content creator uploading 2 times a year. Obviously, they would stop growing and they would lose subscribers. Imagine if your favorite content creator just stopped uploading completely and only uploaded like 2 times a year. Obviously, you would stop watching their content eventually. So yeah, that means they would lose viewers and they would lose subscribers. The same goes for Roblox games if they only update 2 times a year. If they update 2 times a year, they're gonna lose their players and they're gonna lose the fame that they once had. Developers are just another huge reason why anime Roblox games are dying, and they might be the actual biggest reason why anime Roblox games are dying. They're the whole reason why bandit beaters are taking over the anime side of Roblox right now, and they're the ones that make their game passes pay to win and unfair for others that can't pay the Robux. Instead of looking at the downsides of the anime Roblox community, why not look at the upsides of it? Anime Roblox still has a lot of new games to look forward to in the future, and there's still a lot of good games that update consistently right now. The Strongest Battlegrounds and Type Souls are very creative games and they're very good. In my opinion, I think The Strongest Battlegrounds is going to influence a lot of new games to come out like the same as theirs. The Strongest Battlegrounds and Type Souls are the future of anime Roblox right now in my opinion. Anime Roblox is in a really good and a really bad situation at the same time. It has the most games it has ever had, so you can go through the catalog and find a great game at any time. But at the same time, most of them are simulators or bandit beaters targeted towards kids. Hopefully anime Roblox games can move on from the bandit beating genre and move on to more creative stuff like open world games maybe. I honestly think anime Roblox games are currently dying because of lazy developers and bandit beater games. But there's still a high chance that there is a good game that could come out at any time and it could revive anime Roblox. Most likely Holy War X if I'm being honest, because that game might release soon. Holy War X looks like a very high quality game. The developers have been working on it for super long. I remember back around December they were testing the game and they were planning to release it back in like March or something like that, and it still hasn't released, so I don't know what's going on with it. Hopefully they're just taking their time and trying to make the game as high quality as they possibly can. I have very high hopes for Holy War X. If you guys are watching this after Holy War X drops, hopefully this doesn't age terribly. Let me know in the comments your opinions on this topic, and yeah, that's the end of this video. If you guys enjoyed, please like and subscribe. See you guys in the next video, and yeah, bye.